today, shortly after 9 o'clock in the morning, on the 7100 block of North 60th Street, in the parking lot just north of the apartment complex. Two plainclothes Wauwatosa police detectives and one uniformed Wauwatosa officer were following up on a burglary in that city. They were looking for a suspect. They confronted a suspect in a vehicle in the parking lot. The suspect opened fire on the officers. One of the detectives was struck by a bullet fired by the suspect. He's a 52-year-old male with 25 years of service. I spoke to Chief Weber. He is at the hospital with the officer and his family. They are optimistic as the wounds are not life-threatening and the detective is being treated. At least one of the Wauwatosa officers returned fire. The suspect fled on foot. The Milwaukee Police Department is investigating the officer-related shooting at the request of the Tosa Police Department. Several agencies have responded to lend assistance to this investigation and area search. The Brown Deer Police Department, the Wauwatosa Police Department, and the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office are all on scene lending assistance. We also want to point out that WISN TV 12's helicopter has graciously taken on board a member of the Milwaukee Police Department to conduct an aerial search as we await the arrival of Air One from Illinois. The public has got to be alert and report suspicious information to 911. This suspect is armed and extremely dangerous. He's described as a black male in his mid-20s, between 5'9" and 6 feet tall, thin build. He's wearing black pants, a dark shirt, and a long ponytail. He is armed with a semi-automatic pistol, which he fired several times at the scene. The area is cordoned off. Canine units have been deployed to do a grid search. As I indicated, one helicopter is in the air. A second helicopter is en route. We are canvassing the building and the area. Obviously, this investigation is still unfolding. There is still much we do not know. We'll keep you posted. I'll take a few questions now, but as you can probably suspect, I will not have much additional information for you at this time.
How was the officer when he first got to the scene?
My understanding is the officer, upon the arrival of other units, was wounded, and he was immediately transported to Frederick Hospital. Yes.
To know if this person is the same one that the detectives were looking for.
Our understanding at this time is they found him in a vehicle they were seeking pursuant to the investigation of a burglary in Brown Deer.
Well, they didn't have his
Was the
identity.
car stolen?
I don't have any information that they were aware of his specific identity.
Was it a stolen vehicle?
I don't have that information at this time.
Where was he shot alone?
As far as I know, yes.
Is there any area in particular around where you believe that you're searching a suspect?
Well, that's still fluid. We have to understand that fleeing suspects don't necessarily maintain the same route the entire time they're fleeing, that they change direction, that they can double back, so we're not making any assumptions.
You mentioned two officers not in that were in plain clothes, rather. So was this kind of an ongoing investigation into this person?
Yes, this was an investigation pursuant to a burglary in Brown Deer. We don't have any information about the suspect's condition.
Did you say where the officer was shot? I'm sorry.
He was shot in the north parking lot of the apartment complex.
On his body?
That information hasn't been released yet.
Do you know when the burglary occurred, Chief?
No, I do not. This is a follow-up investigation, so I don't know when. Okay, thank you.